3 months ago, when my brother was telling me how great this $50 budget gaming soundbar was, to be honest, I was really skeptical about how a budget soundbar can be that good. Because what I've learned from my past purchases was that you usually get what you pay for, which is why I've mostly stuck with speakers and audio devices that cost over $100. But with Creative being one of the long-time no-brainer brands that I could rely on when it comes to PC audio solutions, and my brother being nice enough to loan me this Creative Stage Air V2 for as long as I needed, I decided to try it for myself. So here I am today with a 3 months later review of this soundbar, and I'm pretty sure that I won't be returning this to him. Sorry, Dan. So hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel, and let me share with you why I think that this budget soundbar from Creative is seriously worth considering if you're currently looking for an under-monitor soundbar that can also serve as a portable speaker. For a budget price product, I was surprised that you will get more than just a power cable. Inside the box, you will find the Creative Stage Air V2 soundbar, a USB A to C cable for charging and connecting to your PC, a 3.5mm auxiliary cable, and a manual. The body of the soundbar itself uses this glossy black plastic which looks nice, but from experience is quite prone to scratches and fingerprints. Fortunately, the front mesh is made from metal alloy, so the soundbar feels quite sturdy overall and it's not flimsy in any way. Together with the anti-slip rubber feet on the bottom, my overall impression of the Stage Air V2 is that it's not too plasticky or cheap like many budget wireless speakers. On the side, you will find the power and volume button, and a Bluetooth button that is placed in a way that I still occasionally mistaken it for the power button. On the back, you will find a USB-C port for connecting the soundbar to your PC for use in wired mode and also for charging. There's also a 3.5mm port for connecting with the soundbar with devices that do not support Bluetooth or audio over USB. As for the weight and size, the Stage Air V2 weighs in at 1.23 kilos or 2.1 pounds, which I personally do not find too heavy for a portable device. And with how small this soundbar is designed, I also find that it can easily fit into my 12-inch carry-on luggage and my duffel bag when I go on trips. It even fits in my 24 liters backpack! As for the features of the Stage V2 Air, being a budget soundbar, aside from being both compact and portable, there are not too many other outstanding features. The soundbar sports 2 full-range racetrack-shaped drivers with a passive radiator to give it that extra boost in the bass. And together, this tiny soundbar can get really loud, delivering up to a total of 20 watts of peak power. And that is more than enough to fill a 30 square meters room with sound. Here's how loud it can get.
He goes down. He does not get back up.
It's gotten out of hand. People getting hurt now.
And unlike some off-ramp Bluetooth speakers, even when on battery power, the soundbar can maintain its peak volume without any dips in volume. At about 50% volume and connected to my TV over Bluetooth, I was able to binge watch around 6 episodes of series before it flashed low battery. And if you need more listening time, you can easily plug it into a power bank to charge it while using. As for how the Stage V2 Air sounds, because this is a very subjective area, I will not get too detailed in this area. But just to give you an idea, based on my listening preference, the Stage Air V2 Air was able to deliver very clear and bright trebles, with the mids occasionally sounding a bit muddy and slightly drowned out when there's too many instruments. As for the bass, it's sufficient and exceeded my expectations considering its size and price, but it won't be shaking your table or windows like soundbars with a dedicated sub. And because of its compact size, the soundstage is also slightly narrower than what you would get from full-size soundbars. In general, I wouldn't recommend it for music listening, but for movies and gaming, it is actually quite good for $50. I find that there's enough bass present to keep explosions and speech from sounding tinny, and that alone puts this soundbar above many off-brand soundbars from this price range. And not only that, the Stage V2 Air can easily connect to any gaming device over USB and does not require any extra steps. For devices that don't support USB, you can either use 3.5mm input jack or connect over Bluetooth. And as this soundbar uses Bluetooth 5.3, I did not experience any latency issues. But to be sure, here's a quick and simple test. As you can see, there's a little delay, but it's not bad. If you really need zero latency, you can always use the wired mode, which will also keep the soundbar charged at the same time. So overall, if you're looking for a desktop soundbar for gaming that is affordable, compact, and delivers good value for its price, then the Creative Stage Air V2 soundbar is a great value choice. And with hassle-free plug-and-play compatibility with many devices, I find that this soundbar can easily fit into multiple use scenarios. Though, I want to point out that if you don't need the wire-free portability, you may also want to consider the Creative GS3 that is also $50, but has a slightly wider soundstage and a beefier bass. Alright, hope you guys find today's video helpful, and thank you as always for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, it will help this channel more than a lot you know it, and I'll see you again in the next video. Ciao!